Hi student, welcome back to science class. Today we will learn lesson 3, how does electricity transfer energy? Now please open your textbook page 96. If previously you have studied about electric circuit, in this time you will learn how does the electricity transfer energy. After you studied this, you will understand how does energy transfer form. Okay, let's go to the activity 1. Why is electricity is important to the organism in this tank? Now look at the picture on your book page 96, activity 1. What picture is that? Yes, the picture is fish tank. If you see the picture, what are organisms? What organisms that live inside the fish tanks? Yes, the organism is the fish here, animal, fish, and plants here. Can you think why electricity important? Is the fish tank has parts that need electricity? Yes. For example, the air pump, the filter, and the lamp is part of the fish tank that need electricity. Okay, let we discuss. Electricity is important to them because, yes, the first, it runs the pump that circulates the water. Inside the fish tank, there is air pumps. It needs electricity to work. So, the air pump helps the circulation of the water inside the fish tank. Next, what is the second? The second important thing is it provides light that the plants use to make food. As we know, plants need light to produce food through photosynthesis. So, the lamp inside the fish tank will provide lights and help the plants to do photosynthesis. Okay, the third important thing is it heats the water in the tank. So, electricity is important to the organism in the tank. Okay, now we continue to activity 2.
Unit 8, Lesson 3, Activity 2. Energy changing form. There are many different forms of energy: electricity, light, sound, and the energy of motion are some forms of energy. Energy is never lost. It cannot be made or destroyed. However, energy can transform or change form. Electricity can change to light. Motion can change to sound. Wind can change to electricity. These examples are only some ways that energy can change form. Many objects transform energy as they work. A lamp transforms electrical energy into light energy. If you pluck a guitar string, the energy of motion transforms into sound energy. A wind turbine transforms wind energy into electrical energy. All of these examples also produce heat. You experience energy changing form when you rub your hands together quickly. The energy of motion causes friction. Friction is a force that acts when two surfaces rub together. As a result of friction, heat is given off. So your hands warm up.
Okay, you have read the text energy changing form. Before we do the activity 2, I want to show you in the first paragraph there are 4 forms of energy. There are different forms of energy that you can find in paragraph 1. What are they? The first is electricity. Please underline your book. Electricity. The second is light. The third is sound. And the last is motion. Please underline on your textbook. Now let us see what changing form that happened to those energies. Like we can see the changing form. We can see it from the objects on activity 2. How is energy transformed in each of the objects below? Now let's see the objects. There are 4 objects here. The first is lamp. The second is drum. The third is wind turbine. And the last is electric fan. Now let's see the first picture, the electric lamp. How is the energy transformed in this electric lamp? Now you can find from second paragraph. A lamp transforms electrical energy into light energy. So lamp here transform electrical energy into light energy. Look at the second picture. The second picture is a drum. What do you think the energy transform that happened to this drum? So when you're playing a drum, the motion will transform into sound energy. You can hear the sound after you hit the drum. The third is wind turbine. Wind turbine, what is the energy transform? A wind turbine transforms wind energy into electrical energy. And the last is electric fan. I think you have electric fan at home. Now, what is the energy transform? Yes, electrical energy transform into motion. Now we continue to activity 3. Read and circle 3 objects that are resistors. Read and circle 3 objects that are resistors. Before we circle the objects, we read the text first, so you will understand what is resistors, and you will know what objects that are resistor from this text.
Eight. Lesson 3. Activity 3.
Light from electricity. Televisions, computers, and light bulbs all use electricity. These objects are resistors that use the energy in a circuit. Most resistors transform electrical energy to heat and light. The filament in an incandescent light bulb is its resistor. A filament is a thin, coiled wire that can get very hot without melting. Most of the electricity passing through the filament is changed into heat.
Okay, from the text, you know that resistors are objects that use energy in a circuit. Most resistors transform electrical energy to heat and light. So resistors transform energy into other forms of energy. Resistors transform energy into other forms of energy. Now, these resistors use electrical energy that flows through the circuit. Now, from the text that you have read, which are the objects that are resistors. From the text, we see that the objects are televisions, computers, and light bulbs. So, let we circle that. Televisions, circle televisions, computers, circle computers, and light bulbs. Now we continue to activity 4. Read and circle the coils in the toaster. Read and circle the coils in the toaster. This is the picture of the toaster. Before we circle, we read the text first so we will know which one is the coils.
Unit 8. Lesson 3. Activity 4. Heat from electricity. When electrical current passes through a resistor, it gives off heat. This change is why electrical wires sometimes become hot. Some types of wires are good resistors. Many appliances have coils of these wires. More coils allow an appliance to become hotter. The resistors of some appliances get so hot that they produce a red glow.
Now look at, this is the picture of the toaster. And then back to the text again. Look, some types of wires are good resistors. Many appliances have coils on these wires. More coils allow an appliance to become hotter. The resistors of some appliances get so hot that they produce a red glow. This is the key word. The resistors of some appliances get so hot that they produce a red glow. So look at the picture. This is the picture, the toaster, the picture of the toaster. Which one do you think the coils? Of course, that have the red glow. This is the keyword, red glow. The coils, because it is so hot, so it will produce red glow. So circle here and change the color. Yeah, so this is the coils. Circle the coils. This one. Okay. Now we continue to activity 5. Now we continue to activity 5. Read what is phantom energy and what can you do to reduce it. What is phantom energy and what can you do to reduce it? Before we answer this activity, read the text first.
Unit 8. Lesson 3. Activity 5.
Phantom energy. Did you know that a television continues to use energy even when it is turned off? Computers, washing machines, and lamps do too. These devices continue to use energy because they are still plugged into a power source. The energy that flows through them, even when they are off, is called phantom energy. Phantom energy makes up part of a household's energy use. You can make a difference. To conserve energy, plug your computer and other electronics into a power strip. When you're not using the electronics, switch off the power strip. This simple step will stop phantom energy from flowing. Conserving energy will help the environment. It will also save your family money.
Okay, phantom energy. This is important to know because I believe that most of you don't know this before. Phantom energy is the energy that flows through them even when they are off. So, for example, you have appliances at home, for example, television, computers, washing machine, or maybe microwave, or everything that use electricity. When you plug it, the energy, the electricity start to flows. The energy flows to that appliances. Nah, when you turn off your television, when you turn off your computers, washing machine, but you still plug it, the energy still flows. The energy still flows through them. We call it as a phantom energy. So, what should you do? The first, this is, you can see here, this is a, okay, this is a power strip. This is one way for you to reduce the phantom energy. Just now you have known phantom energy is the energy that still flows when appliances still plug to the electricity. So, you can see the power strips here. For example, this is your television, computers, radio, maybe your phone charger, or everything, or another appliances, then you can plug here. When you use it, you can switch on this one, the power strips. You can switch on, but when you don't use it anymore, you can switch off. Or if you plug it directly, you can plug off, take off the plug. Okay, so the energy will not flow anymore. As information for you, it can save your family money because in another you save energy, it is save your family money because your parents should pay the electricity bill every month. So if you still plug it, the energy still flow, you still use the electricity. Now look at activity 6. What other measures can you take to conserve energy at home? Now, please try to see around your home what can you do to conserve energy, to save energy at home. What can you do? Please list, write down on your textbook. Okay, students, until here our lesson for today. Please stay healthy and drink a lot of water. See you later. Bye-bye.